Hello, we meet again in this video with a drama, sci-fi movie from the 2021 collection, Finch. A beautiful story about how someone tries to protect and take care of a dog, even at the end of the world situation. Trust, love, and the will to save something precious to us are the points that make this movie recommended to watch. Before we start the movie, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification so that you won't miss the new videos from our channel. The movie starts when a man goes around a city with his dog robot, Dewey, to look for things from the abandoned building. It can be seen that the earth has become desert, people died, only he can be seen surviving in that place. Not long after, a storm came, and he tried to find shelter from it. He goes into a laboratory, and there, he can be safe from the storm. In the lab, he lives with his dog, Goodyear. He creates a robot to take care of his dog, as he is terminally ill. When he tests the robot, the power in the lab dies. When he checks the power outlet outside, he sees a storm coming his way. According to the robot's forecast prediction, this storm will last for 40 days. Because of that, Finch wants to leave the lab with Goodyear and heads to Francisco. On their way to San Francisco, Finch stops at a city. He teaches the robot how to look for food outside. He does this so that the robot will be able to feed his dog when Finch dies. At this time, a sudden storm is coming their way, and Finch has to look for a safe place. As they are in an RV, he decides to pin the vehicle to the soil with the robot's help. At this crucial time, his heart rate increases, and he cannot do this hard job anymore. The robot helps him and tells Finch to get inside the RV. The storm hits the car, and they hang on inside the car. After the storm passes, Finch checks the surroundings and finds that the tire has blown up. In this scene, there is a great interaction between Finch and the robot. Because they have no jack, the robot helps to lift the car as Finch changes the tire. After that, Finch thinks that the robot needs a name. The robot offers several suggestions, but nothing seems to fit. Finally, Jeff is picked out as its name. Jeff tries to be close to Goodyear, but he thinks that the dog does not like him. Finch tells him that Goodyear just still needs time to trust him. Jeff seems like he wants to drive the car, but Finch never allows him. There's one time when Finch and Goodyear are out of the car, and Jeff tries to drive the car without Finch's permission. This makes Finch angry, and he scolds Jeff. Poor Jeff then seems hurt by what Finch said to him. Finch feels quite guilty for what he said, and he then decides to teach Jeff to drive to make amends. Then night comes, they spend the night outside. As Jeff is new to everything, he asks a lot of questions to Finch, especially about people interaction. This makes Finch tell Jeff not to trust anyone. Of course, Jeff looks dumb and does not understand what Finch means, but Finch lets him be. He will know when the time comes. Here comes the morning, Jeff hears Finch coughing in the RV. After getting inside, he finds that Finch is sick. Jeff then takes care of the sick Finch. Goodyear as the spectator only sees all this happens. It looks like his impression of Jeff is changing for the better from this moment on. Jeff is taking charge of everything, as Finch is sick in the car. This is his time to prove his ability when Finch is not around. Unfortunately, he is destined to fail this time. Jeff is too busy loots the hospital, he leaves Dewey by himself. Seeing Cookie up front, Dewey tries to reach it, but then he gets crushed by a trap. Finch feels something is not right, and he finds Dewey and Jeff. He then finds out that Dewey is gone and urges Jeff to leave the place. Another storm is looming behind them. In this situation, Finch finds that they have a follower. A car has been following them since they left the hospital. All the things that happen this time wear down Finch's energy, he loses his hope. Finch gets inside the car and broods there. Jeff tries to talk to Finch, and at this time, Finch tells him a story about how he finds Goodyear and starts to get suspicious of people. They keep going to their destination, and as they get near, the radiation level is also getting lower. Suddenly Jeff hits the brakes, and he calls Finch over. He tells Finch that he accidentally hits a butterfly. A butterfly can live there, which means that there's no radiation. Finch tries to reach out his hand outside the car, and he's fine. He does not get burned by the sun. That was a pleasant surprise for Finch and Jeff. They get out of the car and see that around them there is a butterfly and also a plant. After such a long time, Finch starts to be positive about things. He wears his fancy clothes and sits under the umbrella with Jeff and Goodyear. As curious as Jeff, he starts to ask questions again. He asks about the postcards that Finch has. Jeff thought that Finch got all of them from his relatives, but he is not. In fact, he just buys all of them, and he never goes anywhere. Jeff said that they can start going to places now, but Finch says that they can't. Because he's dying. That night is the last night Jeff and Goodyear can be together with Finch. Finch died in the car, while Goodyear is beside him. Jeff and Goodyear are mourning for losing their best friend. The next day, Jeff gathers all Finch's favorite things, and he burns them together with his body. Jeff and Goodyear still feel sluggish after losing Finch. Jeff does not know what he should do after this. He then tries to place himself in Finch's shoes, and he figures out that he should take care of Goodyear. He feeds Goodyear, and even Goodyear starts to show his trust to Jeff. They then continue their journey to San Francisco. In the next scene, there's a board left on the side facing the Golden Bridge Gate, with the name of Finch Weinberg inscribed on it. While Jeff and Goodyear are together on the Golden Gate Bridge, they see the scenery from the bridge and notes left by people there. One of the notes looks like it was made by a survivor like them. On the note, it says that they are safe and they are going to Marin County. Jeff then decides that he's going to head there with Goodyear. And that is the end of this movie. Such a deep and warm storyline, don't you think so? Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel if you like this story. Share with your friends and turn on the notification to get more movie synopsis from us. See you in the next video, and bye.